What's going on, everybody? This is Afro Think Tank. Now I'm recovering from having to stay up till like 3 o'clock in the morning to watch Shakur Stevenson beat the shit out of the racist ass Mexican, Guatemala, whatever the hell, the Latino boxer. Him and his racist ass daddy got their asses whipped last night, which I'm very much happy. I mean, I knew that shit was gonna happen, but he got embarrassed, right? And so I'm scrolling, looking for, fight reviews. Then I come across LTTV. Shout out to LTTV, one of the best content creators on YouTube. I'm always watching him. Big fan, big fan. And he was talking about Anton Daniels. Now, first, I was going to leave this alone. I was done with it, right? I don't need to make 1,000 videos. I'll make a few and that's it. But LTTV, I don't know how people are coming up with all this content, but he done found some stuff that is highly embarrassing to Anton, right? Now, y'all know that I always said Anton is a liar. He's fake, right? Because he's soft. You can tell he's soft. Because if you're a real one, you know what fake ones look like, right? And I kept telling y'all, Anton was soft. And then Maybach Music came out with Rick Ross. And then Anton was in the mirror like, oh my God, I'm gonna grow out a beard. He grew out a beard, went and got the shades. He went in the mirror and was practicing how to say, huh. I'm telling you, Anton Ben was like, huh. He practiced that shit, right? And then he came out and created this whole persona like he was the shit, because he got some money from his daddy when, unfortunately, his daddy passed away. He got a little settlement money. And so he decided to fake it, right? And here, listen, this is what you got to understand, right? If you ain't that guy, right? If you really not that guy, if you soft like marshmallows, right? You can't come on the internet and acting tough because you think that your screen is going to protect you from people on the other side of the screen. Because eventually what's going to happen is the truth is going to come out. You may fool a few people that was soft like marshmallows like you. Because that's what happened. Anton Daniels' fan base is white people who like to have their racism validated and soft marshmallow puffballs like him, right? See, before, right, Anton was like a Care Bear, all right? Remember the last episode of Care Bears? I mean, I'm dating myself now. When they was like, we care. They got in a circle like, we care and shit. And then their hearts and stuff, they all shot out in the center. And they brought the girl that back to life who was messing with the Care Bears and shit. Yeah, that's Anton, right? And so the thing is, when you make content on the internet, because he was making content when he was a Care Bear. And when you do that, it's still there. Even if you delete it, it's still there, especially Facebook. Facebook stay throwing shit in your face that happened 10 years ago. You're like, damn, was that 10 years ago? They really do date you, right? So LTTV, like I said, shout out to him again. Go, if you ain't subscribed to LTTV, you should, because he be ragging on all the same guys I rag on, but he do it for a longer period of time with detail, okay? Very entertaining, right? So, and I don't want to ruin it for you, but just know this is the most embarrassing thing. Like, I know O'Shea made 5,000 videos in the last couple weeks, right? But this video, by itself, this video is the most embarrassing one out of everything that everybody been scrounging up on Anton. This right here is embarrassing, right? And let it be a lesson to all you guys that's puffballs that try to come on the internet and try to create a persona, especially if that persona is disrespectful, all right? Because what's going to happen is you're going to get somebody, you're going to offend too many people, and you're going to run into that one dude, right, that will make 1,000 videos on you trying to destroy you, right? And just so happens, Anton pissed off enough people who are willing to make 1,000 videos and scrubbing up all the goddamn content they can, right? Especially this content you about to see when Mr. Anton, who talks shit about everybody else, he pretends to be a Christian, right? But somehow every black woman is a bitch, right? He pretends to be a Christian while talking trash about children, while getting artificially pissed off that somebody talk about his child, which is still bad. Talk about children is bad, by the way, right? If you're not that dude, don't pretend to be that dude, because one day you'll be exposed, and then you'll go from being bullied to pretending like you the man to being bullied once again, right? So, like, for instance, right, O'Shea Duke Daxon is pissed off at me because I made that video, right? And he said in his comment section to somebody else, not to me, right, that if I don't quit messing around, right, he gonna teach me the hard way, right, with the LOL at the beginning. Now, I seen it, and here's the thing. Since I'm that dude, I know that O'Shea Duke Jackson, if he decided to attack me, he will make 1,000 videos, but he'll find me. If you scrub on Facebook, you're going to find me, all right? Because I am the real deal. I'm me, right? So if you are not you, and you piss a bunch of people off, they going to expose the fact that you are not who you are, right? Like, the only person that can expose me is my wife. Because I'm a funny dude and I do a lot of shit to make my wife funny. All right. And a lot of embarrassing shit. Right. Now, if O'Shea contact my wife and I piss her off, then he'll have some material. He can make 1,000 videos on my ass saying the same thing 999 times. All right. But since I'm cool with my wife, when you look up my shit, you're going to find me. Maybe me fatter. All right. But you're going to find me being who I am because I am who I am. Right? Because I don't have to pretend to be somebody else for the approval of others or to make money because I got, morals and shit, right? So let this be a lesson to all you puffballs, right, who once was getting bullied because y'all soft, coming on the internet and act like you tough and you start bullying women. You start bullying kids. You start bullying people that got less than you because their father's still alive and they ain't getting no settlement money, right? Or they have morals and they don't try to scam people out of their money, right? Don't do it. Let it be a lesson to all y'all. Just be who you are, right? And find your tribe. People will find you. People who gravitate towards you in real life will gravitate towards you online, right? That's why if you look at my comment section, you'll notice everybody that likes me, they be like, damn, that's the same thing I was gonna say. Or damn, you took the words right out of my mouth. Or damn, you hit the nail right on you get the hammer right on the nail or whatever. It's because I represent that regular people with regular thoughts and views. I just say it out loud because I ain't got to go to work and get fired by my balls. All right, that's the only difference between me and them. All right, so without further ado, check this shit. Oh, O'Shea gonna make 99.99 videos in 4 days on this shit. He got some new material. All right, he got some new material and he gonna run with it. He about to make $1 million. O'Shea gonna make $1 million just off this one clip because I already know he got it. So anyway, let this be a cautionary tale to you. If you ain't that dude, don't try to pretend to be that dude. Because one day that dude is going to be right there and he's going to show you how much of that dude you ain't. Anyway, that's all I got to say. This is Afro Think Tank. Learn something, teach something. I'm out.
Dusting it up. So he's not center stage with this right now, but he's been calling out Anton for about the past month. Been going in on Anton. He's been going back and forth with the pedo, Anton's underling, that fat piece of dog shit. He's been going back and forth with that guy. Been gaslighting him on panels, been taking women from his panels, fucking them on his OnlyFans. A bunch of, you know what Tommy does. Tommy's on his filthy work. But Tommy's been calling out Anton. He's been noticing the same patterns that everybody else has been noticing. And it seems like that little space in the red pill's imploding. Folks are turning on themselves, are turning on each other. Donovan Sharp called into one of his shows, and I'm like, what are you doing here, nigga? You are the dustiest, most pathetic grifter in the manosphere. But nonetheless, we're going to get into this. We have a video from the past before we get into what Tommy's speaking about when it comes to Anton, calling him a fraud, pulling up old videos, pictures, and everything. Okay, so it's so bad. You got Kwame Brown going in on Anton. Of course, you have Corey Holcomb going in on Anton. O'Shea's dropping 5 videos per day. So it's like, okay, let's get into this, chat.
Another opportunity, another day to do great things. I'm here in downtown Detroit with so much negativity going on in the world today. I thought it'd be a good opportunity to inject my version of positivity into it. My version of positivity is spreading love and getting people to see that it's another opportunity to start your week off right. If I can get people's week started off correctly, perhaps I'm able to affect situations and circumstances in a positive way. I'm buying hugs for $1. I'm gonna give out $250, and hopefully we can inject some positivity into this world.
Buying hugs for $1? Okay, this commentator that's about to speak is a woman by the name of T Salt. She was struck down by Kevin Samuels in the past because she was making videos calling him out, and he was hitting her with copyright strikes. In the past, this is when Fresh and Fit was getting called out for their copyright strikes, trying to silence content creators for basically calling them out.
He seems to be in a downtown area where
I'm buying hugs for $1. I'm gonna give out $250, and hopefully we can inject some positivity into this world.
he seems to be in a downtown area where people were going to work and offering to give him a hug and he'll give them $1. What would make him think that this was okay? Because he's really coming off as a pervert, a cheap pervert at that. So he thought that these women and men would let a short, funny-looking man come into their personal space, touch and hug them for $1. He doesn't know these people. They probably have husbands and wives at home and kids who gives them kisses and hugs. So why would they need that from a stranger?
Excuse me, buying hugs for $1. Brother, No, I'm buying hugs. I want to give you $1 for a hug. None? That's what I expected.
It's like he doesn't want no physical contact, bro. You look like a bum with a sign. You look like you're homeless, bro. Folks see you, they're like, ugh.
Let's see if it goes any better throughout the day.
Okay, she had some other music in the background, but I felt like it was fitting to put the Uncle Ruckus music in the background.
Expected. Let's see if it goes any better throughout the day. Excuse me, I'm buying hugs for $1 to get people's week started off right.
I do not require a hug, but I also do not have a dollar.
No, I'm buying them. I'm giving away $1 per hug. No hug? Okay, well, thank you.
Wow. Anton Daniels says he's a millionaire. But if he did come up with this type of idea, all he could afford to give these people was $1? What's funny is one person actually thought he was homeless and begging for money. He did get a hug from one guy who was homeless, and he probably did it because he needed the $1.
This is so pathetic. I seen a woman on Instagram get like 60 hugs in a row trying to go up to people randomly. This nigga is trying to give folks $1 for a hug and they think he's some homeless bum. They don't want anything to do with him. This is pathetic. This is what you were doing for views on YouTube at first. He was doing everything for views on YouTube. This nigga's coming across like Floyd. Why is he jumping? What the hell was that? Chasing the nigga down with the sign?
What the hell was that?
Oh, y'all can't see him. My camera's in the way now. This is pathetic, man. This is why I had to put the Ruckus music in the background. Nobody. Not a single person. Not a single motherfucker, man. Yo, how long is this gonna go on? This is pathetic, bro. Like, throw in the towel, bro. You're coming across like a creep, bro. Man was begging for some physical contact. Like, what the hell is going on, man? Bro's chasing down a homeless man so he can get some result.
Excuse me, sir. I'm buying hugs for $1. I'm buying hugs. Give me a hug, I give you $1. Is that okay? All right. God bless. My first hug for the day. Hey, I'm buying.
They had a problem with a picture I posted. And they were telling me that the photo that I posted, well, I guess it shouldn't have meant what I said it meant. So I'm going to let you guys read what I posted. I don't think I posted anything that was out of line. But then again, I have that problem with not thinking that something I posted was out of line. For you guys to know exactly what it was, I posted this.
Okay, so this is just a picture of Anton 15 years ago. So posting a picture that he posted online already, the only way he has access to this is because it's online. And this is offensive. Why is it offensive to post a picture that you posted already online? But let's get into the details.
Picture of Anton Daniels and his wife 15 years ago. That is the same man that's telling you he big money Mike, and you ain't shit if you ain't got the same kind of money as he got.
Go ahead and add you 100 to the cart, because I'm telling you right now.
You see how them things drop? That's how I'm dropping prices all this week. Come see me at Kirk Toyota for all your vehicle needs. Shoot me a text, give me a call, 662-614-0715. Bye. Ain't nobody trying to argue with you all damn day, bro. Shut the fuck up. Damn.
Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! We most definitely cannot forget about the people of Sudan.
Thanks for watching Afro Think Tank. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And follow me on Substack and Patreon for more content. Remember, it's Pan-Africanism or nothing.